Hey guys, I just wanted to pop on here real quick. I shared a post earlier today. Xavier Knox is going to have a couple of Kaos knives available next week, light blade versions. If you're not aware, Xavier and I started working on the Kaos probably back around 2018. It's been a pretty good knife out on the market. It's obviously a small thing. It's a custom knife. Not a lot of them out there, but it's a really good knife. And I wanted to come on here and share my thoughts behind the design, why I designed it the way I did, and the magic that Xavier added to it and made it a lot better than what it originally was going to be designed for. So, starting with it, here's the package, how it comes. Now the new sheaths are fold over taco style sheaths instead of pancake style, so they do not have the row of rivet holes on the top side if you're holding it horizontally. They have holes on the bottom. They'll accept like DCC clips, ulti clips, soft loops. I prefer this one right now. Now I do carry it sometimes with a DCC clip set up to be carried at 11 o'clock, so it draws this way. But right now I am carrying it at 11 o'clock on the outside. It hangs with a bend about, or an angle about like that, so I can access it. Foregrip. Orientation on it doesn't matter. We'll get to that in a minute. Sheath work is really good. Nice strong retention. You can hear that click when it goes in. Now, you notice on the sheath here, it also, it's formed so well that it has the texturing from the handle to aid in retention. That's how tight it is, without being so tight that you have trouble drawing it. Soft loop works really good. Boom, put it under, this part goes under your belt, this wraps over, sheath on the outside of your belt, and that just snaps right on. They're unidirectional, boom, and it'll carry all day. I've never had it come loose. Getting to the knife itself, first thing I'm really proud of, if you look right here, it's the first knife that has the weasel pattern on it, the weasel image, so I'm really, really happy about that. This is the very first one that came over to the US, so I took it on the laser engraver at the old job and added Kaos to it. And there's Xavier Knox's logo on it right there as well. Getting to the business of it, handle, as I've always written about, handle is more important than the blade style. Blade style is important for what you want it to do. Handle is important for you actually being able to do stuff with it. So on the handle here, we've got a few things that make it very effective. Even with such a shorter handle, and I have the finger groove in there. That was totally inspired by both Bob Casper and Fred Parent act as a guard. Got a little bit of a pinky hook right here, aid in retention, also aid in drawing. Your pinky just lays right in there and pops it out. The other thing that helps with it, kind of creates a coefficient, is the corrugation texturing on here. Probably first made famous on the PPT from Spyderco that was designed by Fred Parent, but you got that, so it sinks, it melts just right into your hand. Very secure grip, no hot spots. If you look at the back side, the spine, you see there's no corners, even on the upswing here. I opted for no jimping because I prefer the comfort of how this works, but it's got a little ramp right there if you're going to do some saber grip work. I don't recommend saber grip, I prefer hammer grip in either direction. Pen handle, so very, very nice and secure handle. Feels great in the hand in my opinion. That's probably the part we went back and forth on the most. Getting to the business end of it, what most people want to talk about, which I totally understand and I support, is the blade. And you'll notice it's a very unique grind profile. This is Xavier's Dragon's Tooth blade profile. What that allows, if you look from the back side especially, let's see, let's get here where it's not, it helps maintain a lot more of the steel of the blade while still getting a really good narrow grind for some good slicing. I opted for a full edge on one side and a half edge on the other. That's why I said grip orientation doesn't matter. You can go full on hammer grip right here, and you still have about 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches of blade right there on the back side that's sharpened. So you got your forward grip edge in, or sorry, forward grip edge up and edge down. all in one. It's not full double edge. You can still get some utility use out of it. You got your thumb rest right here, so you can do some controlled cutting and applying pressure on it, unlike a full-on double edge blade. So utility was a very important factor in this for me. I wanted it to be an all-around knife. I wanted it to be hard use, field use, as well as defense. And it's got the full edge there, so when you go into your reverse grip, you have your full edge and you have your pical edge right there as well. So boom, take it and do what you want with it. You don't have to fumble around with grips. It's ready to go no matter what orientation you get it in. All in all, very, very, very good design. Brought to a lot better execution than I could have by Xavier Knox. Xavier's an incredible maker. He makes stuff for Kelly McCann. He makes stuff for my brother Edwin. Plus his own designs, the Slim Pick Mini are two of my favorite carry blades. One of the other things I really, really dig about it, and these are available upon request, is a full-on steel trainer with the sheath. No logo on it. You notice the blade's a little bit shorter. That's to keep the weight along with the holes. Reminiscent of an old school Spyderco trainer, if you're old enough to remember that kind of stuff. Red signifying that it's not live, but it's got the same general blade shape. Obviously you don't want to go hard training with these, sparring with them and stuff, but access and all that kind of stuff, this makes it a lot safer. Really, really good sheath, same setup as before. So if you're interested in them, contact Xavier Knox, Echo.Delta.Charlie knives on Facebook. His website's incredible. It's got listings for all of his knives that he makes. But I just wanted to throw this up here so you get a little bit of a better idea about why the design is the way it is and what my thoughts were behind it. Like I said, I want it to be for everything from hard use to defensive use in a package that's small enough to carry every day if you want to, depending on how you want to carry it. So there you go. The Kaos from Xavier Knox, Echo.Delta.Charlie knives, and Terry Trahan. So you have a good one. Thanks for watching.